Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to tackle something that I think drives all of us a little crazy. That constant, frustrating struggle of trying to manage dozens and dozens of passwords for, well, everything. Does this sound familiar? I mean, this quote just hits the nail on the head, right? It's that feeling of being totally overwhelmed. You know it's a bad idea, but who has the mental bandwidth to juggle all of that? If you've ever felt that kind of password fatigue, I just want you to know you are so not alone. It's an incredibly common problem, but thankfully, the solution is actually way simpler than you might think. So to really get the solution, we first need to get a clear picture of the problem itself and the tool that's designed to fix it for good. So what is this tool? It's called a password manager. And at its heart, it's really just a simple app designed to do one thing perfectly: securely remember all of your passwords so that you don't have to. A great way to think about it is like a high-security digital vault. This isn't just some list you keep on your computer. No, this is a secure, encrypted container where all your separate digital keys, your logins, are stored safely inside. Let's explore exactly how this digital vault works, because it does way more than just store your information. It's actually actively working in the background to protect you online. A good password manager handles all the heavy lifting. First, it generates those crazy, complex, unique passwords for every single site. Second, it saves them in its encrypted vault. And third, this is the best part, it automatically fills them in for you when you need to log in, whether you're on your laptop or your phone. It just works. Okay, now for the most important part of this whole system, the single password that you actually have to remember. This is the core idea right here. You're going to trade all those dozens of weak, easy-to-remember passwords for just one ultra-strong master password. This is like the golden key that unlocks your entire vault, and it's the only one you have to commit to memory. But what makes a master password strong but also memorable? Forget about things like your pet's name. The best practice is to create a passphrase. Just string together 4 or 5 totally random words, something like lemon, park, rocket, 92. And you've created something that's incredibly difficult for a computer to guess, but actually pretty easy for you to recall. You can also add a really critical second layer of security. By turning on two-step verification for the password manager itself, you make sure that even if someone somehow guesses your master password, they still can't get in without that second code that gets sent right to your phone. So how do you actually put all this into practice? Well, getting started is so much easier than you might think. It really just boils down to 3 simple steps. First, you create that strong master password we just talked about. Second, you install the app on your phone and the little extension in your web browser. And third, you just let it do its job. As you browse the web, it'll just pop up and help you generate and save new, strong passwords. This whole thing creates a fundamental shift. You go from the old way, reusing weak passwords, maybe writing them on sticky notes, to the new way. Now you've got unique, strong passwords for every single site. You never forget a login thanks to autofill, and you only have to remember that one master key. Now we get to the best part, the reward. You can actually watch your online security improve in real time, which is just an incredibly empowering feeling. Let's be honest, many of us would probably start with a security score somewhere around here. And that's totally fine. This isn't a grade, it's just a starting point. It's a reflection of old habits that we can now easily fix. Your password manager will do a quick health check and immediately show you the vulnerabilities. It'll flag every account where you've reused a password, every login that's too weak, and it'll even check if any of your passwords have shown up in known data breaches. And here's the payoff. As you go through that list and let the manager generate new, strong passwords for each of those accounts, you can watch your security score climb a lot. That jump from 62 to 90% isn't just a number. It represents real, meaningful protection. This journey transforms that initial feeling of being overwhelmed into a feeling of genuine control and confidence. It breaks down a complex problem into a really simple, manageable process. You start to realize, hey, I can do this. And that's really what this is all about. It's not about becoming a security expert overnight. It's about taking one small, achievable step. So as we finish up, the question isn't whether you can do it, but what's that first step going to be for you?